Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a general energies reading for the star sign of Aries for December 2019, and welcome all my new subscribers. All right, beautiful Aries, when I did your yearly for this year, the card for this month was the Tower. This is the universe stepping in and changing things up for you, and it could come in very quickly. The foundations you're on at present have been unstable, and so it needs to be broken down. The situation needs to be broken down so it can be built back up on firmer ground, okay? And this is done for your higher purpose. All right, so we're just going to have a look at any planetary energies around you at the moment. Advice for Aries, please, for December 2019. Thank you. Okay, Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Yes, well, when the Tower comes crashing down, it can seem like a huge challenge has been put in front of you. But this is so you can gain wisdom on a situation, so you can gain enlightenment, so you can build a lot firmer, and you'll have a look at the pictures in the background there. They've stood the test of time, okay? So you will rise above in this situation. All right, so we're just going to have a look at any zodiac signs you might be dealing with and all the energies around you. Aries, please. Sagittarius season. This energy imbues power, superior confidence and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune and authority. So yes, this Tower moment could be a massive increase in good fortune here. You may be suddenly very enthusiastic about a brand new start in some way. You might be feeling quite powerful, and this is a sister fire sign here, so you're going to be feeling quite in your element this month. All right, and last before least, before we get into the tarot, let's going to have a look at any house energy that might be surrounding you at this time. Let's see what we've got. So yes, Aries, if you'd like to subscribe and hit that bell button and make me very happy, and Merry Christmas to all of you, or whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays. Okay, and we have the 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Okay, so you might be going through a lot of deep, intense emotions at this time. Okay, you might be dealing with some sort of change, a major change, and it could come quickly when it comes to resources and or close relationships. But we'll get some clarification using the tarot. So advice for Aries, please. Aries, December 2019. Thank you. Okay. That's you sitting in your power. Beautiful. And or Sagittarius season here. Okay, so you could be rising to the top of your profession. You could be coming into your power very much this month. You might be feeling like you are very enthusiastic, you're very driven, you're excited about the future here, okay? So yeah, this change looks like it's going to be for the positive. And it comes around relationships, okay? Relationship with yourself, relationship with others. The universe is trying to hand you a very new, peaceful, overflowing cup of emotions, okay? And it takes for you to accept this transformation and to decide to choose to change up your emotional state and choose love. Okay, yeah, and it could have something to do with addictions, could have something to do with being tied and bound to things that are of lower energy here, okay? So something's going to come at you this month that's going to change things up in a major way. It could have something to do with a close relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, it can be, but this can be a relationship with your male side or your female side, or the bringing together of the both. It could be you dealing with issues of addiction of some kind, alcohol, drugs, that sort of thing. You might be deciding, right, that's it, I've had enough, I'm choosing a different path, okay? It's also a really good indication this month to be really careful of your drinking or over excess in any way, no overspending, no overdoing things in any way, all right? Because this is going to have you a little bit off kilter if you do so. But we'll get some more advice for you here. Major change could come because you realise that you are the one in control of your life here, and it's your choices that make your life. So it's time to change it up, Aries. All right, Aries, please, December 2019. Okay. Yes. All right. So you could have many suitors at the moment. You could have somebody here wanting to be quite passionate with you, and or this is you feeling that towards somebody else at this time, and or you're remembering what it was like to feel the passion when you were younger for your life. You want to be young and free again, and that's not in a reckless way. If it is, make sure that you check in on that. But I think you're really wanting to move ahead with a really new passionate start here, and it looks like all the energy is around you to be able to do so at this time. Yeah, you could be focusing on past issues here, past romantic issues here, past celebrations here. Once again, another card of being careful not to drink too much, to say yes to sobriety or to say yes to moderation, okay? It's also a really good indication this month to take time out for yourself, particularly outdoors. Make sure you get outside for some length of time, breathe in that beautiful fresh air and get the sunlight on you, connect with trees. All right, so yes, you could also be dealing with a Leo, but this change, this major change is going to bring about, it could have you wanting to go back to things you might have done in the past, but it could also mean that you are moving forward with temperance. You are balancing out your life in a major way this month, and it could come as quite a surprise to people, but it could also be quite a surprise to yourself just how able you're able to tame that beast within to be able to get yourself onto an even keel here. Yes, you want to feel love for yourself, balance in yourself. You want to feel love in your close relationships, family, friendships, romantic partners here. The universe is trying to bring this in for you. It wants you to be happy. It wants you to be in love with love again. It's time for a brand new start. It's time to take that great leap. It's time to move into this new glorious future. Take as little of the past as you can. Better off to leave the past in the past. There's nothing we can do about the past. It's done. It's over. The only thing we can do is choose to learn from the past and move into our future, unencumbered by the issues, the restraints, the burdens, the grief, that sort of thing from the past. Now, that's probably easily said than done, but there's somebody here that's willing to support you, okay? There's some sort of loyalty in your life. Could be a family member, a friend, something like that. It could be your own pet. But they're wanting you to move in to this new glorious start, okay? Make sure you do it slow and steady. Don't just sort of take off and leave everything behind. If you feel like you need to do that, maybe a short break is probably in order. But it's time to change things up, Aries. Time to move in to this great energy. Do not focus on issues of the past. 3 events, 3 emotional upsets. This is going to keep you very much feeling isolated and alone at this time. Know that it's really important to call on the people that are around you that are willing to support you through this. If you feel like you're the only one that's able to support yourself through this, try and balance the male and female sides of yourself, the action-orientated side with the emotional side, and this will be the way to be able to move past these situations here. It's time to cut out anything in your life that is not serving you. You may need to call on a air sign Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It will be able to give you a no emotional view of this situation. You could also be dealing with someone that hasn't been very emotional in your life, that may have cut you out, and this is the Tower moment here. Just know that the future is saying that it's going to be glorious. It's time to love you. It's time to realize that you are capable of moving on. You have the world in the palm of your hands, basically. It's time to get that passionate side of yourself out and envision the best case scenario for yourself. What do you really want here? Travel's also indicated. Be careful of being too defensive, but if people coming at you and telling you what you can and can't do, or what you should be doing with your life, or that sort of thing, that is a good indication that you do need to sort of say, right, this is my life, I'm living it my way, I'm doing my thing, and you will have the higher ground in that instance. Lots of issues may come up at night, particularly loyalty issues could come up at night. Nighttime, it looks like it's going to be really good for your intuition as well, okay? And be careful of not being able to sleep at this time because of things that are going over. So sleep meditations, that sort of thing could be really helpful. If we get good sleep at night, we're able to deal with things during the day. During this major transformation, make sure you don't focus on lack, particularly financial lack. It's going to have you feeling unstable at this time. Your emotions could be having you all over the show when it comes to that. Know that there will be an inevitable upturn in events for you here. Even if this is a major change where you are left in a situation where you do feel like you are in a worse off situation than you were before, this is being done so you can move into more firmer, stronger future, where you'll be able to care for yourself infinitely better, where you're going to learn from past issues, past events, and be able to come out on top here. It's going to take work though, and it takes sowing the seed. So whatever you've been thinking over and over again, whatever you're constantly going over in your mind is what's going to manifest. So if you were to plant a seed in the garden and it was full of, just envision a seed as a emotion, and it was full of grief and anger and all that sort of stuff. That's exactly what's going to end up growing this month. So make sure that seeds of love for yourself, gratitude, and that's exactly what will flourish, okay? It's there may be periods here where you're going to have to be patient, okay? You're going to have to be patient with yourself, patient with others, patient with the situation, okay? So just know it's not going to be all racing ahead and getting ahead and having the future that you want right now. It's going to take time and patience, sowing those seeds daily to improve your situation. So say you want to build up your muscles or lose a lot of weight or have a lot of money in your bank account. It takes slow and steady steps to be able to get it there, okay? So just have a game plan in mind, have that huge passionate idea and inspiration. But if it was saying money in your bank account, make sure you're saving regularly. If it's, huge muscles or whatever it be, make sure you're doing things, you're working your muscles every day to gain that mass, okay? All right, so it's going to take some time, very patient. You will get to a stage where you'll acknowledge the male and female side. You'll also acknowledge the shadow in yourself and the shadow in others. It's going to take both your male and female side, but also dealing with the issues of your darker side to be able to bring this show on the road, okay? It's really important to be able to get both sides of yourself going in unison to be able to move on. It's also an indication here you may be traveling over land, okay? You may have an offer, maybe a financial offer here from someone younger than yourself, possibly an air sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But this is you starting off on a brand new start, possibly from a lesser financial situation, but having it very stable, having a very slow, steady progress towards your financial security. Okay, and yeah, just be careful that there might be an air sign in your life here that may throw in a couple of statements or may say things that aren't really going to help any situation here. They may be trying to take the wind out of your sails, basically, okay? Or make sure you're not doing this to others out of hurt. But this is a much less mature energy than yourself. It could be someone, as I said, younger than yourself doing this. But it's really important this month to be the bigger person, and or be careful of what you say can harm or can hurt others. Okay, so words are things. Be really careful of that. All right, so we're going to have a look at your abundance. But yeah, it's looking really positive actually. Major changes coming. It looks like you're going to be able to start off on a brand new footing here. Balance wants to be restored in your life, very much so, okay? And just be really careful of not focusing on issues of the past, because they will be exasperated. They will end up seem bigger than they are. Be careful of addictions or addictive personalities, people that might be addictive personalities in your, in your environment. Be careful of overindulging at this time, okay? It's this is all happening, so you're going to get huge inspiration. All right, so make sure you get a gratitude list going here. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Yes, reiterating what I was saying here, whatever you're going to focus on is going to manifest. So make sure you're very grateful for what you have in your life, the support of a dear friend, family member, animals in your life, food on the table, good water, whatever it be. If you know something, you can, a roof over your head. Make sure you're grateful for those things. The universe will go, oh wow, they're really enjoying what they have. We'll start to supply more, okay? And no more complaining, okay? And that can be this card here, can be somebody in your life or yourself here. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality, okay? No more talking out loud about what you're not liking, what you don't have, all that sort of thing. Start to say, well, I have this, I have my health, I have a support network, I have roof over my head. Very grateful for that. All right, now we're just going to have a look at any healing energies around you. All right. Leave a stressful situation behind. Yes. Time to leave this situation in the past. Time to move into your future. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Healthy relationships with yourself, healthy relationships with others. If people in your life aren't bringing this to you, it's time to distance yourself from that in the month of December. Start to bring in positive situations. Do something at least once a day that you really enjoy. Something that's not harming yourself or others. Make sure it's a healthful, positive thing that you like to do. Sitting in the sun for a moment and looking out the window, just enjoying the feeling of the sun on your skin. Can just anything small. Doesn't have to be anything huge. All right. We're going to have a look at any love blocks that might be surrounding you at this time. Advice for Aries, please. Advice for Aries. Visualize. Be clear about what you want. What you want, not what you don't want. What do you want, Aries? What's your best case scenario? What do you really want from your life? What do you want in this situation? Visualize exactly what you do want. The universe is going to be handing it to you, starting the process, getting things moving towards that outcome. All right, and we're also going to have a look using these Moonology cards here of time frames and energies. Advice for Aries, please. Huge transformation as it is at hand here for you. Okay, your commitment is being tested and you're very close to achieving your goal. Keep on heading in the direction you want to be heading in, okay? Your commitment is being tested at this time. It could also be around the first quarter or third quarter moon that it will be tested. During the full moon here, you will be, the gibbous moon, you'll be very close to achieving your goal. Keep on going, keep on moving forward, Aries. Okay. And a little bit more guidance before we get the affirmation for the month. Guidance for Aries, please. Hidden realms. Create conscious awareness. Awareness of what you are thinking, what is going on in your mind. See if you can catch yourself at least once a day. If you're thinking negatively about something or going over something over and over in your mind, see if you can catch yourself and see if you can change up those thoughts, okay? It's because whatever we consciously think in our mind starts to manifest. So it's really important this month to foster a creative conscious awareness, okay? And we'll get an affirmation that you could be saying to change up your mind here, to get yourself in a more positive frame of mind, to move yourself into the future that you deserve. Thank you. I'm going to take that one. I balance my masculine and feminine sides. Yes. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Yes, it's going to take you to be able to do this, to get this show on the road, to be able to move yourself forward into this brand new future. So the part of you that is outward and doing and achieving, as well as the part that's receiving, intuitive, caring, nurturing, okay? Nurture yourself. Look after yourself, look after the things in your life that love you and you love them back, okay? The masculine and feminine parts need to be in perfect balance and harmony, okay? Aries, you are at peace and all is well. I really hope that helped, Aries. So yes, once again, if you'd like to like, share and hit that bell button, it would mean the world to me. And I'd just like to say Happy New Year, Aries, and I'll see you in 2020. Bye for now.